There are 23. There are 23 right now.
There's 23.
No, you right now.
What would you size?
Oh yeah, sure. That's the point of our people. So
Delegates wishing to vote for this resolution, please raise your placards high. Vote for.
is that it?
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, Syria.
9.
F in the chat.
9 votes.
No.
Please raise your placards. Raise your placards high.
Look on the wall.
Let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Egypt.
No, 5 and 6.
I know, Leo.
Order.
But can these people who vote
Like really high. Yeah.
Very high.
very high? Wait. I'll do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hey.
Yay!
Again, just for the sake of it.
It doesn't pass. There we go. It doesn't pass.
Clapping may be in order if you guys want to. So
1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
yeah.
A result of 9 to 11. This motion does. This resolution does not pass.
Hey, so we're gonna do the second rental, which is like actually the first rental. So Owen,
You have 2. Read out.
Owen, you
Vote
have.
for Owen's wrestle.
My wrestle is very amazing.
I see.
Treasurer of Iraq, please read out the operative clauses and your first speech. Read out the operative clauses first.
1. Establish the Committee of Underage Militants, abbreviated as CUM.
No, read it out. Read it out.
Read it. Chair discussion. Read it
Chair's
out.
discussion.
Read it as loud as you
Read it
can.
out as loud as you can. Wait, stop. I'll read it then. I'll read it.
Establish the Committee of Underage Militants, abbreviated as CUM, child soldiers with details such as but not limited to. Class 2, reduce the sanctions on countries which are utilizing child soldiers, including countries in the following but not limited to. Establish the fund for underage child combatants, abbreviated as fuck. Provide financial assistance to child soldiers returning from active duties with details such as anonymity. Allow the participant of children in combat in extreme cases during wartime, such as the anonymity to.
Duggan, please. Duggan, you have around 2 minutes of speaking time. You may begin when you're ready. Thank you.
This delegate believes that this resolution is the perfect resolution for all delegates in this conference. Not only does this resolution regulates the use of child soldiers in all scenarios, it also supports the rehabilitation of child soldiers after wartime. With details from clause 1, I hope this delegate hopes that the committee can see that, or not only we have solved the funding problem, which resolution 4 didn't have, and that we believe that child soldiers which return from wartime should have a good rehabilitation, and that they should be treated humanely. Moreover, this delegate would like to highlight that the fuck will Mock will be providing financial assistance to child soldiers which are returning from the battlefield for uses such as rehabilitation, shelter, food, and clothing. Thank you.
Hey,
Are there any points of clarification on the bill?
any POCs?
Any POCs?
Sure, delegates of
Delegate of Vietcong.
Vietnam will be recognized.
Vietcong and
The delegate of Vietnam would like to ask for clarification for cost to on the sanctions that will be reduced.
In what aspect?
Like what sanctions specifically will be reduced from these countries?
Our book believes that the most important sanctions to be reduced would be firearm sanctions and economic sanctions because this helps the countries to fight in wars, which actually quicken the ending of wartime, which can help child soldiers get back to their home and off from warfield.
Pure.
Hey, so
Okay, any POIs on the floor?
POIs of chair 2,
Oh, sure.
DRC, and delegate of
Okay,
Atlantis
chair, CRC.
May this delegate limited to two?
No,
No,
No, also,
sorry.
because it's a main sub-speech.
also, if the delegate of Iraq is not able to answer, could the delegate of Iran take over for certain questions? If he's the delegate of Iran.
Sure. Delegate of Atlantis, chair number 1, DRC, and any more US, any more?
Other chair.
Germany.
Germany,
And
3 chairs have been recognized in that order.
I'm not trusting you. Nobody did it. Why were you raising it? I'm not raising it.
Okay, a delegate of Atlantis.
hey.
Is the delegate of Iraq able to guarantee that children's lives will not be lost during these during?
May the delegate repeat it in a more manner.
May the delegate of Atlantis repeat his POI number on.
Is the delegate of Iraq's resolution able to tackle the problem of of the lives of child soldiers being lost in these wars?
This delegate believes that that cannot be ensured, but that it will be tried its best to do so. However, this delegate would like to highlight that this whole committee has been focusing on child deaths in the whole conference. However, we have only been focusing on child deaths, but not caring about adult deaths, which should be considered as well.
Okay,
Any follow-ups?
clarification, the topic is child soldiers, but okay.
Does the delegate not realize that there's a reason for child soldiers to be the topic of this conference? That reason being that children themselves are not able to defend themselves as well as adults are, and like that, like children soldiers simply do not fundamentally have the right to be able to volunteer for these activities because we think that children soldiers are not like mentally developed enough to be to do so. Yeah, that was the question.
You want it to be rephrased?
Yes. Oh my god, people don't. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, just say it again, but like faster.
Hey, even faster. Even faster.
Okay, cool.
Gotta go fast, man.
Does the delegate of Iraq not realize that there's a reason as to why child soldiers is a topic for this conference? That reason being that we do not think that children themselves are able to like have the right to actually volunteer for these activities or to actually participate in them, simply because we do not believe that they fundamentally are able to do so because like they aren't mentally like developed enough or not like they're physically incapable of doing so.
This delegate would like to ask the delegate of Atlantis where the statistics have come from, where childs are not mentally capable of doing that.
Okay, weird,
But
but okay.
no follow-up.
Okay, but no follow-ups.
No fault, second degree.
Okay, who's next?
Delegate of chair, the other chair. Okay.
Oh, fuck.
With reference to clause 2 about how reducing sanctions on countries for utilizing child soldiers.
Yes.
Does this mean that you are encouraging the use of child soldiers?
That is not a fact. That is not true. We are just simply saying that the use of child soldiers is not in humane and that they should not be sanctioned.
So you're encouraging them?
No, that is not true. Not punishing them for a certain crime does not equal to encouraging them. And also, no more up to a second degree or
Granted.
Yeah, because
Wait.
And if you say that you're not encouraging them, then how do you deter them?
This delegate would like to highlight that in the preamps it has said that it has said that it aims to eradicate the use of child soldiers during peacetime, and as such, we believe that child soldiers should not be used during peacetime, but only in wartime.
Delegate of DRC. DRC, delegate DRC.
Do you realize that sort of like half of this resolution could be avoided if there isn't the deployment of child soldiers in the first place?
This believes that again, child soldiers is an important part of being in the defense of the country, because moreover, when you consider how important the defense of child soldiers are, you realize that without the child soldiers, there may be multiple casualties on the battlefield. And after the assault
Granted, on what ground? On basis.
On what grounds?
On the delegate of Iraq's speech quoting that if there are child soldiers, there can be a prevention.
Interrogation.
Sure.
This delegate said that it was a may. It was a possibility.
Okay, sure.
Bill could destroy him, please.
Whoa!
That's it. Wait, what was I about to say? Because I got caught up by the fact.
Oh, yo.
Oh yeah, I don't want to. It's fine. So Mr. Speaker, this delegate has a question. A question on whether or not asking other countries for adult soldiers instead of child soldiers would be much better.
Here.
The other alternative.
This delegate believes that asking other countries for adult soldiers is not a viable option because it requires us. It basically makes it in depth to other countries, which is of course and obviously undesirable.
So sorry, may the delegate please rephrase the answer?
May the delegate of Iraq, please.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, no, please converse in Noble.
Bruh.
To save time. Delegate of Iran, do you have something?
Can the delegate of Iran come to the aid of the delegate of Iran?
No.
So far?
Wait, are you retracting?
No,
Are you sure? Yeah, sure, go.
If you like to point of parliamentary.
Yes? Sure.
Bruh.
Delegate of Philippines, you'll be recognized.
So do you recognize that the use of child soldiers will be extremely traumatizing to them by exposing like horrific and gruesome scenes such as rape and murder, and some of them don't even enlist of their own free will as in the status quo, and this is very morally dubious. If yes, why are you providing sanctions to countries that use them?
Okay. So first what's with the this delegate recognizes that child soldiers receive humane treatment and as such is open to any amendments that as any committee that regulates the humane treatment of child soldiers, and the delegate repeat his second question.
If you
Requesting a follow-up.
yes.
Granted.
Yes. So first of all, you aren't answering my question that some of them aren't even.
Please do not use personal names.
Alright. So the delegate of Iraq isn't really recognizing this delegate's question of how it's extremely traumatizing to them and how they don't even enlist on their own free will, which this delegate hasn't even answered. And my second question was, if yes, why are you providing sanctions to countries that use them? If you think it's moral, if this delegate thinks that it's morally dubious.
This delegate never admitted to the fact that using child soldiers is morally dubious, and moreover denies that fact. And also, again, this delegate repeats itself that the delegate of Philippines may amendments that can add committees which will be regulating the use of child soldiers in the human.
Can I ask for a second follow-up?
No, sorry.
How does the delegate wish to deal?
Wait, no, delegate of chair. Hi. So, yeah.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
Yeah,
There's
that's
final POI.
I'll get a gangbang.
It's very
You're going to get guys by all three here.
It's very funny how the delegate talks about why the very reason why they show child soldiers were used in the first place is because of warfare. And that is why the chair would like to ask why in clause 4 you're actually going to create an actual loophole for these countries to actually be not exempt from this. What's your answer to that?
interesting.
Sure. So child soldiers are actually used in warfare, right? So why is the delegate actually providing a loophole and allowing them to participate by the UN and basically legitimizing it?
The point of this resolution is to allow the use of child soldiers in the UN.
Wow, okay, this guy's a delegate.
How does the delegate wish to deal?
The delegate of Iraq.
It's in POI as one. Sure.
You have already,
Sure, but
like, you've already said you can make an speak like against me. Delegate of Iraq, you have 55 seconds. Wait, Iran, you have 55 seconds.
To answer the questions?
No,
like he yielded to you.
Why? Speech.
speech.
Like.
Delegate of Iran, you may begin when you're ready.
Alright, this resolution is in every single way trying to help everybody in this room. Now, we are of course aware of the morally dubious stances that most of these countries here have taken because they believe that child soldiers are not well equipped enough to be able to handle this. We have been trying very hard. No, the delegates in this resolution have been trying very hard to go cover this problem. We have formed COME. We have formed COME, which enables every single country to seek aid in order to regulate the amount of child soldiers that they can have. The training that they have, the training of those said child soldiers, so that they may be more well equipped in order to face these challenges. And we are aware that there is a common trend in certain countries where they use child soldiers as actual cannon fodders. Now, if they were well equipped enough, then they would be viable assets, and those companies would stop using that. What this this resolution in the end might not be perfect, but it does very well in trying to encompass and answer questions currently posed. Thank you.
No POIs will be allowed for you.
What? You already have 4 PO. This is not
Wait, so sure, three POIs. Sure, because
We're too nice.
no.
Delegate of the United States, Philippines, and
Yemen.
Yemen.
Yeah, man.
Delegate of the
United States have been recognized.
Okay, so basically what you have said is if like countries stop economic sanctions or firearm sanctions, basically it will shorten war time and allow children to return to their homes. However, don't you feel like it's basically hiding like a time bomb underground? You're basically just like if we even stop economic and firearm sanctions, we're allowing your countries to do more damage, even like as it has been done. And sanctions are actually passed due to certain qualities of your country. For example, U.S. sanctions due to your country and Iraq, the country of Iraq, terrorists, which the government has not been terrorist activities which the government has not been and do you think that the government should be actually tackling the problem instead of using child soldiers to fight against problems that the government has actually started?
Yeah, point of clarification for this.
Wait.
All right. So this stuff.
Isn't he trying to clarify something?
No, I have to reply.
You do what?
You mentioned me.
No, it's too short.
He did not insult you.
Terrorists.
Us terrorists. How dare they? Are insinuating that my entire population is filled with terrorists? Are you?
Sure, you have
Aggressive.
30 seconds. 30 seconds. Please do not use it.
Okay, so this delegate would like the U.S. to recognize that the reason that the U.S. initiated the Gulf War was under the pretext that Iraq has failed to abandon its weapon of mass destruction. However, this claim was based on the documents which was provided by the CIA and the MI6, which was later on proved to be false.
Delegate of Iran. Delegate of Iran, please answer USPOA.
As an Islamic country, now we are a wait, hang on. Let me figure this out. So, the delegate of Iran believes that it is unfair that the delegate of the United States.
Delegate of Control has been ejected from the committee.
Oh! No, the delegate of the United States of America is insinuating that our entire country is filled with terrorists. Now, we are aware of the problem that perhaps terrorism is not exactly a thing which we are most capable of handling as a country. However, we would like to simply say that instead of shifting the blame purely on us, we should have you also help us in piecing this thing. Because on the multiple sanctions that you have placed on us, if you gave us more money, if you gave us room to extend our feet, we would have the resources to combat this threat.
Delegate, do you have any follow-ups? Oh, sure. Okay. POI from chair. Do you accept that?
Wait,
After all of them.
Right,
Delegate of the Philippines.
Why don't we
recognize that we set up of a committee and all the training in the world isn't going to change the fact that they will see extremely traumatizing images and that some of them may not even enlist of their own free will.
If you, I'm very sorry. If the delegate of Philippines would like to move his eyes on the cause one about the formation of CUM, you would be able to know that this is going to be regulated. After all, we have tuned down the actual amount of child soldiers to down like just 1,000. In those 1,000, we... Wow. Wait,
just 1,000. Okay.
1,000, 10,000. My bad. This delegate's back.
Iran, please do not contradict your own.
No, I read the wrong stuff. So this allows room for volunteers of CUM to actually understand what is their situation, why they chose to join the Child Army Forces, instead of just purely being forced into doing this. There are actually among many subclasses up to G stating that trying to prevent this exact situation from happening.
Any follow-ups?
No.
Delegate of...
POI to the chair.
Yes.
This delegate would like to initiate a one-on-one debate with the delegate of Iran.
Does the delegate of Iran accept the
Accept.
one?
Is this Iraq?
That is in order.
That's in order. The debate will start now.
Oh God, yes. What?
Now? Yeah.
You don't think we have time? We have 5 minutes.
It's fine. We'll end with the debate.
4-minute speeches each house. Protected time is 0 to 1 minute.
I thought it was after.
No, you must do it.
Yeah, after that POI, then you have a debate.
It's not after the POI.
After the POI from Yemen.
Amen.
Yes.
The delegate of Iran has stated that just because rate the child soldiers into having slightly more responsibilities that means they will be valued as assets. But let the delegate ask you this question: why would militaries or governments choose the well-trained and more muscles, and just better physicality of adults, and not like why would they choose children over adults? Even if they're trained, adults are still much better in fighting than children in war and in other things. There's no reason for them to choose children. Why do you think they'll be valued instead?
How should I say it? Now, in order for you to, of course, if you were to be a valuable asset, that means you have skills. That means that you have things which the adults don't. For example, you mentioned that the adults are more muscle. That means that they are more lanky. For example, if we were to choose child soldiers, they are able to be more nimble, they are able to be more fast on their feet, they are able to be more agile. They can go into spaces that adults can't. There are certain strategic advantages of having child soldiers. And the main way of having child soldiers, according direct offensive attack instead of defensive roles as such by the Polish youth groups in 1939. And we'll go to
Okay,
We will end with a chess call debate.
well, what?
okay, so
So we're gonna vote for this resolution or not?
No, we're not voting yet. We're ending debate between OG is the DRC, OO is
Iran.
Iran,
Yeah.
CO is Atlantis, CG is chairs.
Wait, so I'm against uno, dos, tres, and cuatro.
So basically the rules are speeches are 4 minutes long. First to speeches are 4 minutes long. After the first minute, you may ask POIs and comes in.
So the instigator of the debate will start first.
Yes, instigator will start first. POIs are only allowed during the first to third minutes.
Personal pronouns allowed.
Yes, swearing is also encouraged and allowed.
It's highly encouraged. Yeah.
Swearing is highly.
So can I use?
Okay, so if he says some shit about a country, you just go fuck you.
Hey.
Fuck you! Anyways, point is, so every one of you will have
No, okay. After the debate, both of you are open to POIs, but first debate. Speeches are 4 minutes long, and we perfectly encourage you to use up all that 4 minutes.
Right then.
Instigator of debate, DRC will start. Can we
Use the timer.
Wait, it's gonna turn off the projector.
Yeah.
Why?
See, that's weird.
We're trying to fix anyway.
We'll time with our phones that both of you can time with your phones. One bang at 1 minute, two bangs at 2 minutes, three bangs at 3 minutes, four bangs at 4.
That's a bang bang.
Gang